All right, this is something that I saw this morning. This garbage here. I mean, we see straight away. Obviously, it's obviously what this is. It's the Tower of Babel. There's no denying it. We see right here. This is the Tower of Babel, as it was in the Bible. We see in the Bible Tower of Babel. You see right here, it looks exactly the same. We see the Tower of Babel right there, the ancient Tower of Babel in the Bible, and we have right there. Now, as I said, there is no building in the entire city of London with that looks like this. Nowhere. It doesn't exist. So I know straight away that this is representation of the Tower of Babel, the New World Order, the part of the agenda. Because you can see it's in the city of London. There's the Big Bang clock. And of course, we have the rainbow. We all know what the rainbow is symbolic of. It's symbolic of, they got it from the Bible and they use it for their agenda. We all know what lifestyle this applies to because they stole it from the Bible, like they steal everything. The devil basically twists everything the opposite direction. This a rainbow is not satanic, but what the devil has done is use this rainbow for that certain lifestyle. I can't say certain words because, of course, it's classed as hate speech. What we say, this is clearly the Tower of Babel, and that's clearly what this represents. Right there, it's the Tower of Babel. That's exactly what it is. Well, now, why would they be promoting the Tower of Babel? I'll tell you why, because it's all part of the New World Order agenda. Originally, in the times of Nimrod, they all gathered together and become one people. As we see, the tower is reaching up to heaven as it was in Genesis. Nimrod built a tower trying to reach up to heaven, and God came down and knocked it down. That's what happened. God knocked it down, destroyed it. He completely destroyed it. So as we see clearly in this music video, this is clearly the Tower of Babel. There's no denying it. Right here, watch it. And then we have here, looks like the skull and bones. You have the one bone there, one there. The skull and bones, 312, secret society of the Illuminati. And we see. And then we have here, again, the lightning bolt. Now we look, this is clearly the tower representation of the Tower of Babel. The way it's made, the way it's positioned, represents the Tower of Babel, and then it's going right up to heaven. So now we know it is the Tower of Babel. We see right there, this is clearly the Tower of Babel. And then there they are. This is supposed to most likely represent heaven. It's complete garbage, is what it is. And then we go, there's Taylor Swift in that wearing green. Is this supposed to represent New York? Basically New York, the Statue of Liberty. And then, as I said, you got this right here. There's no building in the entire place of London. There's no building that looks like this. And if there is, because I don't live in London, I live in England. What we see here, there we go with the, again, the both wearing green, which again, as I said, is this a reference to the Statue of Liberty? Because we all know. Now we see all this garbage here. Now we see, as I mentioned last time, is she's supposed to represent the whore of Babylon, and this is the Tower of Babel. Because we know the whore in Babylon represents a woman, and then we have the Tower of Babel. Now, most of the stuff in this music video, I don't have a clue what it's about. It's just garbage. Let's go back. Over there, we see someone with something like angel wings or fairy wings, portraying themselves as an angel, blasphemous. It's exactly what this is, blasphemous. Satan masquerades itself as an angel light. It's no surprise that servants also do the same. I mean, honestly, I really don't have a clue what's going on here. And then they start floating like this. Really don't know what this is supposed to represent. As we see the whole entire street, is this place supposed to represent heaven? Their own fake version of heaven, more like. As we all know that these people basically mock everything that's in the Bible. That's what they're like. And then we have this, they're in the, is this again supposed to represent heaven? And we have the black and white. And then again, this cloud looks like basically some sort of elephant, like demon thing. And again, like I mentioned before, it says in the scriptures, and Satan said in his heart, I shall ascend above the clouds and be like the Most High, and his servants also will be the same. And as we see that, clearly a face. There's the horn, there's an eye, there's a mouth. What even is this thing? What even is it, honestly? What even is this thing? I mean, there's the arms. What even is this? And as we see that again, the black and white Masonic floor, as we see right there. And now there we see at this angle. This straight up looks demonic. There's an eye, there's another eye, and there's the eyebrows. What even, this clearly just looks like a demonic figure, which really doesn't surprise me. I mean, we all know that Taylor Swift is a Satanist, so conquering out demons won't really surprise me. I see basically looks like heaven or something, or being ascended above the clouds of black and white. Darkness becomes one with lightness and garbage. And we go further in. Well, it's a black screen there, but the whole entire video starts off like this. Monarch butterfly. Basically, the butterfly refers to monarch mind control, and we see the rainbow butterfly as well. Multiple butterflies refers to MK Ultra, CIA program that they do on many people. And anyone that wants to say MK Ultra is not real, well, again, the CIA even admitted it. So, and then we have this. It starts off with a snake, a viper, which again in the Bible, these people worship the snake so much because it references to the devil himself, the serpent in the Garden of Eden, that old crafty serpent, the dragon, the devil, deceived the whole entire world. Then we go, as we see the snake, this is exactly how it starts off with the snake. That's how it starts off with this stupid snake. And again, this me kind of sounds like that Me Too garbage movement. It's what it sounds like. So, all past all this garbage. Where was, and as you see, it even does look like the skull and bones. Where is it now? And even as I said, at certain angles, it really does look like you see an eyeball there, an eyeball there. There's the nose, and there's the mouth. This looks like a skull. Now we know in the Illuminati that this refers to death. And we see it as well. The whole entire building is a multicolored rainbow. Again, we all know what agenda that is. It's universal nonsense that, oh, God loves everyone. I'm just trying to find the scene that, and there's no denying it. It clearly looks like a skull. It looks like death. It looks like a complete skull right there. It honestly does look like a skull. Let's go here. Just play it for a second. Now we see. Now we look again. There is another one. There's the top of the skull. There's an eye. There's the nose. This looks like the devil. It looks like death. That's what it looks like. It looks like death. It looks like the skull, because we all know these people are way supportive of death. There we have another skull. There's an eye. There's an eye again, and there's the nose bone of the skull. So again, skull in the secret society refers to death. That's what it refers to, death. So I honestly am not the only one seeing this. If you look at the video yourself, you'll see that this is clearly a skull, two skulls. This is the way they work. They put images in certain stuff on purpose. That's exactly what they do. And then after this, it's basically somewhere in heaven or some garbage like that. And as you see the rainbow, and even from the angle here, you can clearly tell it's a skull, man. It's honestly a skull. It's obviously a skull. Go back. Because again, this is honestly is a skull. Skull. I'm just trying to find a certain scene where it is. And again, there you can clearly see there's a skull. It's a skull. There's no denying it. It really does look like one. And then this here looks like the skull and bones. And then, as I said, here, there's a thing in the Bible where it says a floor, a floor of crystal glass. Probably another mockery of that. And we see the like cube effect. As we see there, you see this is what I was talking about. There's a scripture in the Bible in Revelation where it says, basically, they shall be stood on a see-through, like crystal glass, basically place. It's what it says in the scriptures. So this is probably a mockery of the New Jerusalem and heaven, because this is what these people do. They mock the Bible. And we see the cube again, cube of the worship of Saturn, and the rainbow effect again. because they love using that rainbow, don't they? Stealing it from the Bible. None, as we see. No, there's even a scene where she holds the snake. Let's try to find it. Where is it? No, I'm gonna have to go back. I mean, it even looks like she's throwing out the devil horns there, honestly does. Just give me a second. I don't want to get claimed for copyright. I'll get to the scene. I'll get to the scene where she has it. So no, it's not there. I know it was here somewhere. It's being stupid. I know there was a scene where she was holding a snake. Well, whatever. Well, it was there, but whatever. Was here somewhere, but and even there, looks like she's throwing out the devil horn 666 on sign. But anyway, well, as I said, this clearly represents the Tower of Babel. That's clearly what it represents. It's clearly what this represents. It's clearly what it represents. As we see right there, the Tower of Babel. Right there. It's exactly what it represents. The Tower of Babel. I mean, we look at it, it even looks the same. I mean, we look at the building structure. And it honestly does look like the Tower of Babel. It honestly does. And then this love heart pagan symbolism. There we go. Well, as I said, I did do a video before this, but well, I know it was somewhere anywhere. I honestly do. I know it was somewhere anywhere. But and again, you even look here, basically dancing in the formation of Illuminati pyramid. What a shock! Not at all. But again, there we go again. More blasphemy. More blasphemy. We all know what agenda this is. The guys wearing pink, feminizing men. The guys wearing angel wings. This is absolute blasphemy. That's exactly what this is. This is complete blasphemy. Portraying yourself as an angel of light is blasphemy. And he's wearing pink wings as well. Mockery of the Bible. Feminizing men as well. There's another one wearing angel wings. So obviously, this most likely one area probably represents heaven, like they always do. Oh, this is what's going to be in heaven. No, it isn't. As I said, you got that stupid scene there. I mean, even there, there's a square eye, there's a nose, and there's the other eye. And it just looks like a bunch of skulls. That's what it really looks like. A bunch of skulls. All over here, it looks like a bunch of skulls. This here, I've just noticed this now as well. If you actually get this here, there's an eyeball, there's the head, bring it all the way around, there's a mouth, and there's an eye. It kind of looks like an alien here. Let's just turn it on. This. No, I'll just go wait. I mean, as you can clearly see, it's in HD and it still looks the same. still looks like one here looks like an alien, two here, two here looks like a skull. It looks like a bunch of skulls, which, as I said, the skulls represent death, which is exactly what these people promote. Now, as I said, we'll look at Taylor Swift, more of Taylor Swift as well, because Taylor Swift is a sellout. I mean, where is it now? Snake. I mean, what a shock. I mean, this is what kind of garbage she wears. I mean, she's got an obsession with snakes now, which again is just promotion of Satan. That's really what it is. That's her master. And she sells pathetic merchandise of this crap now. What a shock. Not a shock at all, to be honest. Just a pure Satanist. So what a shock now. She sells merchandise of a snake, which is worship of Lucifer, the devil himself, the snake in the Garden of Eden. And now people are going out and buying this filth, buying this stupid garbage, worshiping Satan. That's what they're doing. They're worshiping Satan with this pathetic ring. I mean, what a joke. I mean, absolute garbage, pure, utter garbage. Oh, what better way to indoctrinate people with Satanism? Just get a snake and make a ring of it. Yeah, now anyone that wears it now is really openly worshipping the devil. We see it's a snake. What is all these celebrities' obsession with snakes? What's their obsession? I guess they just like snakes. No, they don't. The Satanist. As we see the stupid ring there. She's a Satanist. That's exactly what she is. She's in love with snakes because that's her master, the devil. That's who she got fame from, Satan, because she's a Satanist. As we see there, even stupid merchandise of the t shirt because she's a Satanist. And yet the funny thing is, oh, it's just a snake. It's just a snake. No, it isn't. It's what it represents. It represents the devil. That's exactly what it is. It represents the devil himself, the serpent in the Garden of Eden. And of course, sellouts like Lady Gaga now wears one of them. What a shock. Not a shock at all because she's another clown. I mean, that's exactly what it worships. This is why these people are obsessed with snakes because it represents the devil. That's what it represents. That's exactly what it represents. But these people don't just love snakes. Why can't they choose any other? Why can't they choose any other animal? So, I mean, massive viper, the devil, as it says in the Bible, the devil was the most craftiest serpent in the Garden of Eden. This is why these people worship the snake and they're so obsessed with these things because, again, they worship Satan. That's what it is. They worship Satan. And of course, obviously, the animal snake is not satanic. But we see right there, it has red eyes. It represents the devil. That's what it represents. She is a Satanist. She loves Lucifer. That's really what it is. She's a sellout. That's exactly what she is. Why else would any person be this obsessed with snakes? Because the Satanist, there we go again, snakes, snakes, over and over again, because she's a sellout. That's exactly what she is, a sellout. Sold her soul to the devil. So that's why she glorifies and loves the snake so much, because she's a sellout. But it shouldn't be a shock that she now promotes things like this, the Tower of Babel. Shouldn't be a shock at all. And subliminal skull images right in front of your face. The average person won't see it because they're still asleep. Well, we say this is clearly the Tower of Babel. And we see right before that, what do we see? The skull of death. Oh, I wish it would pause. Stupid garbage. Oh, great. It doesn't even pause now, whatever. Who really cares anyway? Piece of garbage. No, no, there's another scene here somewhere. What was a stupid piece of garbage? Over. Well, again, kind of looks like a face. Yeah, no, I don't know what all this garbage about. Again, it's just complete garbage. That's all it is. Whole entire video starts off with this crap. Whatever. I'll probably get copyright for playing about 3 seconds, but whatever. As we see, this is exactly how it starts off with a snake. Right there we go. The serpent itself. So she's obsessed with snakes because it represents the devil. That's what it represents. The serpent itself. In the Bible, and it's the same as the false religion as Allah with the so-called religion of Muslims. They worship the snake as well. That's exactly what their logo is, the devil. It's all an obsession of worship of the devil. It's exactly what it is. So we see her doing the one eye symbolism right there. That's what we see. We see her there wearing a snake right there. So this is not just a recent thing. So anyone that wants to go, oh, this just represents her album called Repetition or whatever it's called. No, she was doing it for a long, long time. She's a Satanist. Snake, worship the snake because she's a puppet of the devil. That's what she is. She's a puppet of the devil, and that's exactly what she is. She's a puppet of the devil, and she's a sellout. This again kind of looks like 666, or and then whatever this is, I don't know. Can't really see it, but she's a Satanist. Now we have again in Shake It Off, someone throwing the 666 hand sign up. So again, there we go with throwing out the devil horns right there. And of course, you have people trolling saying, "Oh, Taylor Swift is a lizard," because these people are pathetic and troll. I mean, as you see that over and over again, snakes, snakes, snakes. Even the Egyptians worship the snake. It's because they were Satanists that worship the devil. Again, the one eye symbolism, multiple music videos. This woman is all for the agenda. There we go again, one eye symbolism right there. the shattering of the mirror, MK Ultra. That's exactly what that is, MK Ultra. The shattering of the mirror. And again, there's this thing that goes around. She is a very compelling thing. She does kind of look like the daughter of Anton. Who was it? Anton LaVey or whatever. She does kind of look the same. She honestly does look the same. So who knows? Who honestly knows? I'm not going to say for a fact, but she does look like a clone of Anton LaVey's. Um, I think it was Anton LaVey's daughter, or we see here Taylor Swift. She does exactly look the same. This is Zena LaVey, Satanist, and then we have Taylor Swift. They almost look the same. They honestly do. If if it's not, as I said, I'm not going to say for a fact that cloning, but we never know. But she kind of does look the same. Or maybe Taylor Swift is the daughter of this Satanist here. Who knows? Who honestly knows? Who honestly knows these days? Because we all know that these people are just a bunch of Satanists and a bunch of puppets and a bunch of scumbags. And again, she even has a tattoo that's called 13. 13 is the highest degree. 13 is basically the rebellion number against the Most High, Nimrod. 13, rebellion against the Most High. So you're seeing all the connections now. How she makes this music video with the Tower of Babel and the snake. It's all symbolic. She's a Satanist, as we'll show it again. Right there, the Tower of Babel. So we see all these connections. She worships the snake, which represents the devil. She starts showing the Tower of Babel because that's clearly what this represents. We've shown it now. That's clearly what this represents, the Tower of Babel, like in the Nimrod. So again, she's completely a rebellious Satanist. And then she has the number 13. She got the number 13, and whether this is actually a legit tattoo still doesn't matter anyway. Well, 13 represents rebellion. That's what it represents. Basically, it's basically an FU to God. That's really what it is. It's basically that's what it is. It's an FU. These people don't care. There we go with her throwing up the Illuminati pyramid right there, because that proves my argument even more. Right there, Illuminati triangle, throwing it up while promoting the all-seeing eye, because she is a Satanist. One eye symbolism again. One eye symbolism. And as I said, this is very convincing. This is very convincing. You even look at the jawline. Look at the jawline. Look at the wide gap of the eyes. This really does look like Taylor Swift. I'm not going to lie. It really does. It really does look like Taylor Swift. It really does. The jawline. The jawline looks exactly the same. It honestly looks exactly the same. The nose, the gap between the nose, it looks exactly like the same person. Who knows? Like I said, who knows cloning? Who honestly knows? But if she isn't this person, she's clearly got to be a relative or someone that's related to the Satanist. I mean, like they say, like father, like son, like daughter, like mother. So if she's related to this person, then clearly what do you expect? Satanist, Satanist, two Satanists. I mean, honestly, who knows? Who honestly knows? Who knows these days? There we go with the apple. And of course, you have people trolling, saying, oh, look, triangle here, triangle there, triangle here. You see the half eaten apple, mockery of the Garden of Eden. That's what that is. Mockery of biting from the forbidden tree of knowledge. As you see, there's a more clear image of her throwing up the Illuminati pyramid. So nobody can say now, oh, she's not a Satanist. There we go with the devil horns. Pure Satanist. Pure Satanist, that's exactly what she is. There we go with the devil horns again. Right there. Devil horns, throwing it up. I mean, honestly, she really does look like Taylor Swift. I'm not going to lie. So, this is what gets me. You're seeing the connections now. Maybe she is a clone. Who knows? This woman loves snakes. Now, Taylor Swift loves steaks. Snakes. Who knows? Honestly, who knows? I'm not. I've not really got into it whether cloning is possible or real, but we never know. We all know that the Illuminati are evil and they can clone animals. They hide technology from the public. So who knows if she's a clone? I mean, this woman that looks like Taylor Swift was obsessed with snakes and loves snakes. Now Taylor Swift loves snakes. I mean, now we see this across, and she's got her arms out like she's being crucified. Mockery of Jesus Christ. That's what that is. Again, kind of does look like the Baphomet. Well, what do you expect from a Satanist? Worship the snake. They want you to worship the devil. That's what it really is. That's honestly what it is. Again, another one. All seeing eye in a hand. There we go. Whether this is legit or whatever, we see the triangle with the all seeing eye in between a hand. So clearly, she is a Satanist. Again, so clearly, this is what people are like trolling. Oh, look, this is Illuminati. No, it isn't. Well, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. She really does look like this person. I'm not gonna deny it. You look at the jawline. You look at honestly look at the jawline and everything. She really does look like this person. She honestly looks the same. The jawline, right there. The jawline, the mouth, the nose. The nose is in the same position. The eyebrows and the eyes. She really does look like a clone. Again, Illuminati triangle and the snake. Yeah, she's really about to expose the Illuminati. Don't think so. She's all for the Illuminati, so they won't be buying that garbage. And there we see. And all her videos are just full of occult symbolism anyway. As I said, 13 number, rebellion against the Most High. As we see with this one as well, this one is basically feminism. That's really what it is, the reversal of what it said in the Bible. The Bible said that a man is above a woman, but these people want to reverse that and promote this feminizing garbage that a woman is more tougher than a man. It's all part of the agenda. That's all it is. It's part of the agenda. As we see, that's all it really is. Fem, basically feminism. It's really what it is, feminism. Well, as I said, she really does look like a clone. Wouldn't shock me if she was. Well, honestly, wouldn't shock me. It really wouldn't. Wouldn't shock me one single bit. No, there we go. More imagery of the snake. It's proving she's obsessed with snakes. Now, as we see with that music video with the army of basically women, more garbage promoting the feminism that women are empowered. There's this music video that she made ready for it, basically promotes transhumanism with the all-seeing eye, and basically promoting man becoming one with machine, the agenda that they want. As we see the all-seeing eye of the Illuminati, half human, half machine. We see right there. I actually exposed that music video. I mean, it's not really a shock, is it? Really not a shock at all. Either they are clones or share the same demon or both. Well, like I said, it really does look like the same woman. It honestly does. It looks like the same woman. I'm not going to lie. I'm honestly not going to lie. She really does look like the same woman. So whether she's a clone or not, I really don't know. I'm not going to say for a fact, but what do you think about school system where it's corrupt? I stopped going to school when I was 15 because I saw the garbage that was in the school. It was corrupt. So that's my opinion, man, on school systems. It was corrupt. I came out of it at the age of 15 because all it was doing is brainwashing me. I learned more and taught myself and learned more than I learned in school. So it just shows school is garbage. Again, it's not hatred. It's called, again, they deserve to be exposed. It's not hatred. Aligning with God is perfectly to aligning with self. God has a heavy heart. You're still affected by the negative energy. Again, these people need to be exposed. The Bible clearly says to expose these people. So, and in the video, the snake turned into butterflies. It could represent what evil is good, and also mind control. Yeah, that's what I mentioned. Because as I said, the Bible represents monarch mind control. That's exactly what it represents. It represents monarch mind control. That's exactly what it represents. The MK butterfly, wherever it is, as we see, this is what they do. The butterfly in the industry is used as MK Ultra. That's what it is. That's why you always see multiple butterflies all over the place because it's MK Ultra. That's exactly what it represents. MK Ultra, as we see right here. That's why you see the butterfly all the time, all over the place. Multiple butterflies, this everywhere. It's MK Ultra, that's what it refers to, mind control. Exactly what they do on many people, and they've been doing it for years. And then, like I said, the Tower of Babel. And again, I don't spend all my time doing this. I also preach the gospel, so. And again, it's not hate. It's not hate. You're coming here promoting the universal nonsense. This is not hate. It's called exposing garbage. God hates evil, so it's not hate. Would you promote preach towards a Satanist? Would you, again, it's called righteous judgment. Of course, you're going to be angry. Either they are clones. When women are possessed, they start to look more manly. Well, I don't know about that one. But also, if you drink the blood of a person in satanic ritual, you can start to look like that demon possessed person. I wonder how she's going to feel when she's burning in the lake of fire with Satan. Well, again, these people have made their choice. There's nothing you can really do. These people have basically said to God, "F you." That's really what they've said. They don't care. They can care less. As long as they're getting that money and that fame, they don't care. So she's made a choice. She's a Satanist, and that's really what she is. Because no one can deny it. This is clearly the Tower of Babel with the rainbow, with, like I said, looking like multiple skulls. As I said, go look at the music video yourself and examine it yourself, and you'll see certain things look like skulls. Like even there, I've just noticed that now. There's an eye, there's an eye, there's the nose, and there's a skull. Multiple imagery that looks like skulls, which the skull refers to death. That's what it, and right here, a big massive one. There's an eyeball, there's another eyeball, and there's the nose, and there's the skull, the bottom part of the jaw. So this clearly looks like a skull. No one does this by accident. These images are these people edit these videos with special effects and CGI. So they clearly put this image in the music video because this is what this woman's about, promoting death. That's what she's about, promoting death onto the masses. It's exactly what she's about. She's about promoting death onto her own fans, and now basically selling merchandise of snakes. Well, anyone that calls it out is a conspiracy theorist. Is a conspiracy theorist. No, it's not a conspiracy. It's called facts. That's exactly what it is. It's called facts. So, really doesn't shock me at all. As I said, I came across this video this morning. It was recommended to me. I just clicked on it, and what a shock! Didn't shock me one single bit. Really, honestly, didn't shock me one bit. I mean, there's nothing really new to shock me. Nothing. Again, there's a unicorn here. What that's supposed to represent, don't know. But we see here lover, all this universal love nonsense. That's really what it is, all this universal love nonsense. And like I said at the beginning, it promotes the snake, the serpent, the devil. That's what it is. It's the serpent, as a show with Islam as well, the false antichrist religion, Allah. See, Allah, the logo Allah for the Muslims is a snake as well. It's a serpent. So again, it's a serpent, and again in the logo it has 666, the mark of the beast. So again, and the number 13 again. There we go. The word Allah is a serpent itself. And yet the Muslims still want to defend their false religion, say, we don't worship the devil, we don't worship the devil. Yes, you do worship the devil. You worship the serpent, which is Allah. I mean, the logo says it all. So that's what the serpent, that's what snake represents. Snake represents the devil, as I'll show you. It's always been in the Bible, the serpent, since the Garden of Eden. That's why they use the snake, because it represents the devil in the Garden of Eden, as we see right there with the snake in the Garden of Eden. That's why they worship the snake so much, because it represents Satan himself. That's what that's why they worship the serpent so much, because it represents the devil. That's exactly what it represents. It represents the devil himself. That's why they're so obsessed. That's why they're so obsessed with worshipping snakes, because it represents the devil himself. And as we see in scripture, and the great dragon was thrown down, the serpent of old, who is called the devil, and Satan, who deceives the whole world. He has thrown down to the earth, and his angels were thrown down with him. Now, I'm going to make this very clear again, because I know I'll probably get someone out there saying, "Oh, so you're saying that animals are satanic?" No. The, to understand these people, when these people are known Satanists, when they worship the snake, sell merchandise of the snake, and then start promoting it, these people mean it for a satanic meaning. They mean it for a satanic meaning. These people worship the snake for a reason, because it's the devil. The snake animal is obviously not a devil. It's obviously not a devil. It's symbolic. Satan is not actually a literal snake roaming the earth. It's symbolic. That's why these people worship the snake, because it's symbolic of Satan. I mean, why do all these celebrities worship the snake so much? Because they get, why did Anton LaVey worship the snake? You notice all these Satanists worship the snake because it's Satan. I wonder how. Maybe Taylor Swift is pretending to be a woman. Sometimes their parents do it to their children as a sacrifice to Lucifer. Well, again, as I said, there is a lot of. I'm not going to get into that one, but there is a lot of transgenders in the industry. There's a lot of them. But there's certain people out there that say, "Oh, everyone's a man, everyone's a woman." That nonsense needs to stop. Claiming that everyone's a man and everyone's a woman, no one, and it's just going to cause confusion. Have you heard of the famous singer Anton Walker? Caught him doing the devil horn sign. Well, if he's I'm guessing that person's probably a country singer or something. Don't. But again, you ain't gonna be big in the industry, and you're not gonna be famous without selling your soul. Well, that's garbage, man. No one has qualities of the devil. You're either good or evil. You can't have both. This is how the scripture destroys these arguments. People say, "Oh, everyone has good and evil in them." Well, the Bible says the opposite. The Bible says you're either good or evil. A tree does not bear bad fruit, nor does a good tree, nor does a bad tree bear good fruit. So you're either pure evil or you're good. It doesn't mix. That's part of the yin yang Illuminati Freemason agenda that darkness becomes one with lightness. That's a occult agenda. That is a complete occult agenda. No one has light and darkness in them. Yes, some people do evil stuff. I'm not going to deny that. Of course, people do evil stuff. But again, you're either pure evil or good. It doesn't mix. As I said, that's part of the yin yang. It's a Luciferian. It's a Luciferian occult. That's exactly what it is. You either have good in you or evil. Well, as I said, I've made this video long enough. I've got to go now. I got things to do. So, just wanted to expose this. God bless and take care.